going to cut these a piece or apart into each piece so that I can feed them back through a little bit better. You see I'm stopping. There's my line. That's my 1/4 inch from here to there, so I'm going from here to there. So that gives us a nice 1/4 inch on either side. We'll be cutting right down the pencil mark right there on all of these. I'll turn them to the light side, be easier to see. If I can do this sitting down, I may move it over here a little bit more. You line it up 1/4 inch on the line there, and it goes from corner to corner. Oops. Turn this around. This ruler is really nice. It does have a 1/4 inch marked right there on two sides. This is a spin-about ruler. This one looks like it's off a little bit. Gonna come in right between them. See what we can do. Finger press these to the dark. I'm actually going to go and iron these really quickly. So I'll finish the rest of these upstairs and bring them back down. And we'll lay the block out. We'll do a bit of trimming. I love this ruler. It's the spin-about ruler. It has the 1/4 inch marked right there. Also has a 45-degree angle. We're going to line that up on our block. Look for the 2.5 mark. Make sure that we have something over on each edge. I'm going to move it just a little bit more. There we go. I'll take that off. I think my blade is getting a little dull. Then I'll line up my 2.5, my 2.5, and that's my 2.5 corner. So I'm going to put that right on there. Check to see if my line is good. It looks good there, and it looks good down there. Move it just a tiny bit. And let's trim that off. Do another one here. So my line is right on the edge there. This is my 2.5 mark. I've got a little bit over there and a little bit down there. Got plenty on each side on this one. Definitely need a new blade. It's my mark for the 2.5. I'm a little up there. Let's bring that down. Looks good over there. Bring it down a little bit more. There we go. And another one. This is what you end up with, about 16 from 16 squares that I trimmed. Not much. Let's set that aside. See if we can lay this out now. This is Annie's Choice, so we're going to actually make a pinwheel in the middle. And the easiest way for me to do it is I always start with my dark in the left-hand corner. I'm left-handed. Reminds me of that all the time. You don't want to switch these up because to have cohesiveness in your quilt, you want to have the dark always in the same spot. Then what I do is I take the next square like this and turn it once. I'll take my next square the same as that one, turn it once. That one will be like that and turn it once. There's our middle. Now we're going to put the rest of the squares on the outside. So what we want to create is this right there. Put one right there. We'll make this piece again over here so it extends the pinwheel. Let's put this one over here. And then we will extend the pinwheel up here and fill in the gaps. So on the outside, you're going to have two. 1, 2 that connects with that, and then you're going to go this way. And then you're going to have 1, 2, and these are going to go opposite again. Like this. So if you can see that, that's our block. Makes a very nice, pretty design. And when it all goes together, it comes together with a much more geometric pattern. I'm going to make sure that we have quite a few of these. I may do them in different colors. I'm not certain yet. I do really like this blue and the bluey cream for the background, but I don't have enough of it to make a full quilt. So let's get to sewing it together. What I'm going to do, you could do these in quads. 1 square here, 1 square here, 1 down here, and 1 down here. What I'm going to try and do is do it in rows. So we're going to take the first 2 corner squares and flip them together like this. And I just forgot what I was doing. Like that. Something's not right. We're going to use a 1/4 inch. I'm going to be doing 2 of these at a time. So I'm going to take the second row, flip it onto the first one. It's like I ran out of something. We'll be right back. Okay, we do a quick bobbin change. So I'm going to run this back through here. Just check the tension a little bit. Good. So it's our first row here. We're going to turn them so that they go every other one. Next piece over here and flip it on it like that. Now some of these are going to have seams that need to nestle. Put them on top, work them through, get them where you want them. They'll nestle right in. And again, we're going to have another one. So we're going to pick these up. Make sure that's nestled right in there. That's what makes our points come together so nicely. This is called webbing when you leave them together. And then we'll take our last row here and start sewing them on. Now we have the block all webbed together. Just check it, 2, 2. There's our in the middle. And it looks good. We'll go this way. This is where I like to cut these. Because in the end, you may want to spin your seams a little bit. We're actually ironing. So that one's up. So I'm going to press this one down a little. Nestle those seams together. And then I'll nestle them as we go. It doesn't matter which way you go. You can flip this one over on it and do that one next. You could do this one next. However you want to do it. I think I'll go with just flipping this one into that one. Yes, I am left-handed. I do things backwards sometimes. It's just the way it works for me. That one's up. And there's our block. And that came together very nicely there. Most of these corners came together really nice. Flip it over. You can take these middle seams here. You can open them up a little bit. Just kind of tweak them. It's why cutting the webbing helps. If you didn't cut it, you'd have one that you'd have to cut now. Alright, so what we'll do is we will iron it and come back. And there's our iron block.